There are a lot of Bitcoin investors that are disappointed that Bitcoin did not go to 150, 200, 250. I mean, take your crazy number that people were predicting. At the same time, we have to remember Bitcoin is up 100% in 2 years. It's up almost 300% in 3 years. It has been compounding. The compound annual growth rate of Bitcoin over the last decade is 70%. This thing has been a monster in financial markets, but it has volatility. And so one of the aspects of Bitcoin that people aren't talking about is that the volatility of Bitcoin has actually been coming down. And so we didn't get a blow off top that I think people expected in kind of the end of Q3 or beginning of Q4, but we also haven't seen the big 80% drawdown that people normally expect as well. Now, who knows what's going to happen in the future? You could see the Bitcoin price go down a little bit more, or you could see it turn around and start to kind of grind up going into the midterm. One of the most interesting kind of theories, if you will, that I've heard is Matthew Siegel, who's over at Van Eck. He basically explained, he's like, look, if Bitcoin's volatility got cut in half, then rather than get an 80% drawdown, you would expect something like a 40% drawdown. That's about what we got from the $125,000, $126,000 price point down to around $80,000. And so, again, does that mean that's what's going to happen? Not necessarily, but I do think that this compression of volatility means that the holders will be a little bit disappointed on the upside because you're not going to get those blow-off tops, but also there is some degree of safety or a persistent bid on the bottom side where you're not going to see these huge, 75, 80% drawdowns as well.
This is for my family. I've been buying daily for prosperity. Okay, you got your suicide stack, all in Bitcoin. I don't need no cash. Fuck cock bucks, they suck. I don't wanna pay stuff.